Welcome to Workforce Solutions Cameron. Today we will share tips on how to polish our social media blueprint in the middle of a job search. With employers and hiring managers increasingly looking online for a job applicant's name, chances are they get to see any public or unrestricted content we have shared on our social media profile. With this quest for information, employers are typically pre screening the candidate to learn more about them and see if they will be a good fit for their company. If you are a candidate for a job, you want to make sure that your prospective employer gets a good impression of you. We hope you find useful the advice we're about to share with you. As technology evolves, so do many of the things we do. In the last years, social media has played a big role in the way we express ourselves, keep in touch with family and friends, and even in the way we do business. To be on the same page, social media refers to websites and applications that allow people to share content quick and in real time. Through them, we have the ability to share photos, opinions, events, etc. in real time. The most common social media platforms are Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Snapchat, and WhatsApp. But there are many more, and they all have different audiences and different features. Amongst the social media platforms, there is one considered to be the world's largest professional network. We are talking about none other than LinkedIn. If you don't have a profile yet, we recommend that you consider creating one. LinkedIn is a space to share your resume, information on your work related projects and accomplishments, and furthermore, to network with recruiters and other professionals in your industry or in the region of your interest. Because of this, standards for the content you share or the way you write are higher. The following are best practices that you can apply across your different social media channels, especially while you are searching for jobs. 1. Choosing the right picture for the platform. 2. Being discreet with the personal information we share. 3. Using an appropriate language, free of errors and profanities. 4. Practicing tolerance and avoiding attacks to other people's view, whether they are personal, political, or religious. 5. Setting your content, including posts and pictures, as private. We'll now elaborate on each one of these. Pictures are worth 1,000 words. The visual aspect is incredibly important when it comes to social media because images catch people's eyes and imagination faster than just text. Our personal profiles usually include photos of our hobbies, family, and friends, selfies, etc. But images can show both the good and the bad to online audiences. We strongly recommend that you go through your pictures searching for any possible inappropriate scenes. When possible, delete these pictures. If you don't have the permission to do it, you can untag yourself. Consider this advice. If you find a picture that you wouldn't want your parents seeing, you should not have it on your social media. Although on your personal social media accounts, you can share pictures of your travels and food, we do not recommend the same for LinkedIn. On LinkedIn, you want to show your professional best, not your personal best. From the headshot you use to the updates you share, pay attention to the details. Let's move on to personal information. We recommend being cautious with how much personal information you provide on social media networking sites for two reasons. First, the more information you post, the easier it may be for a hacker or someone else to use it in order to steal your identity, access your data, or commit any crime. And second, the higher the chances your prospective employer learns about things you wouldn't have shared on job interviews, including rants about your previous workplace. As important as the amount of information we share is how we share that information. The way you write can tell a lot about you. Use appropriate language in all your posts or comments. Check for spelling mistakes and improper use of informal language. If a hiring manager were to stumble upon poorly written posts on social media, they might doubt your written communication skills, which could in turn affect your chances of landing your dream job. On the same topic of language, we also want to stress how crucial it is to keep it clean. We strongly encourage you to avoid using profanities, hurtful, or offensive language, whether in your own post or as comments in someone else's posts. This is a big red flag that hiring managers will not appreciate. Political and religious views are sensitive subjects by default. Everybody is entitled to their own opinion or views, and that's why we advise that you practice tolerance and that you stay away from bickering with others, especially if this involves offensive or contentious language. You wouldn't want your prospective employer to be turned off by an angry post on why you don't agree with your neighbor's political views. When in doubt, do not post it. The best advice for keeping content private is not to post it. However, if you feel compelled to express something that contradicts our previous advice, make sure that it is not public and that it can only be seen by your friends. Each social media platform has its own tools for privacy settings. Use them wisely to manage and control who gets to view what information. Lastly, we have an extra tip for you and your social media. Stay positive. As tempting as it might be to share how an unexpected situation or person made you upset, avoid continuously posting about negative experiences. Keep your social media accounts light and positive. Joy and a positive attitude are contagious and appealing to people. It's a good sign when a hiring manager is looking you up online. It only means that they are interested in your application. It's now up to you to ensure that the content you share on your social media accounts is up to the challenge. We hope our advice helps you improve your social media blueprint to keep your prospective employer impressed. At the very least, remember to use your privacy settings. Thank you for your time, and we wish you the best of luck in your job search.